If it is not an administrative matter, then that organization, the owner is a very greedy person, very selfish and wicked. These three. How can I release this kind of amount of money to pay these people? This money is too big. Make them wait first.
I don't understand. The money is too big. Is it not their money? Didn't they work for it?
You will not understand the greedy nature of a man.
Please help me understand. I'm trying so hard to understand that this money is my money.
They are jealous of you. They are jealous of you that they want to pay you this kind of amount of money.
Yeah, now so then they do for you.
See, until you have that kind of management and a director, because every business has a spirit, and it's the spirit of the owner that controls the business.
I see.
Any organization, the spirit of the owner is there. So the way the person is, either automatically the organization will start functioning in that pattern and manner. When the director is so stingy, he can't even come to work and just surprise the whole staff. Oh yeah, Mona go meet the belle woman, I'm call up on a collect, bring the bills to me. Go and collect water, everybody bring the bills to me. At least once a while, such kind of directors or business owners, to pay you will not be a problem. Even if they owe you, you know that there are some technicalities or administrative matters somewhere, but definitely you will pay. But some, even on the 15th, they have not paid you. 16th of the month, they could have divided into two. They don't even care. Some will even deliberately owe you for 2 months. No explanation, no reason, no nothing. And how for do now, you go see they come work. They are greedy, they are selfish and so wicked. And I pray that God give everybody a good director, that is a generous person, so that for once we can be able to shape in our characters, our minds and our thoughts. Somebody will work from the beginning of the month to the ending, 31 days. He pays his transport, he feeds himself, he takes care of his bills, all in the name of, at the end of the month, you are going to pay me. But the month will end, salary you no see. My sister, initially, when I hear this, I said, those people, they try you. Until this thing happened to me, that should be 2019, is an administrative matter in my place of work. 8 months, no salary.
Wow.
That's a threshold, back to back. But how do we survive? God sustained us. And the day they paid us this money, oh my goodness me, it was a block. We all saw they even took 2 months on top.
Wow.
For your patience and your dedication. We are sorry. We are overcome the technicalities and the administrative blocks. Here is your money. We are motivated. You see now, but some for where they will want to see, no, take 2 months, later we'll pay you the remaining one. That is wickedness. And don't forget, you have debts you have owed. You have borrowed money places to fulfill your transportation and other requirements that are needed. We need good directors who are generous. Mr. Zion.
All right, good directors who are generous. Mr. Zion said some employers are jealous of their employees. I don't understand. How can you be jealous? I don't think there's any employee that earns more than the employer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I am wrong. So where is the jealousy coming from? So much so that you say, I will not pay these people, and it's because I am jealous. Let's hear from you, okay? Why? If you're an employer and you've ever had to owe your staff members, your employees' salary, let us know why. If you're an employee and you have been owed salaries before, did they eventually pay? What was the reason given, or what were the reasons given for the delay or the non-payment? Was your appointment terminated? Did you have to, by yourself, together with yourself, say, I need to go work again? Anything that wants to happen, if this revolt will fall, let it fall. 070-0923-0923 and 070-0923-0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number once again, 0809-030-6416. Nigerian folk, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
My name is Chief Comrade Ironbraid.
Comrade Ironbraid, you're welcome.
Yes, let me use this medium to thank those that are paying their staff promptly. And I also pay promptly. I have never paid my staff in any month. Since I started my industry, I have not owed any of my staff.
Wow.
Yes. And I want to also appeal to those people that are starving their staff after their work at the end of the month. The Bible also tells me the laborer is entitled to his wages. And also, let us also realize that those people, they labor and they labor for us. At the end of the day, there is no employee that is handling the employer. So for me, the advice is the case they should always, in as much as the business is going fine, if the industry is not doing well, I think there should be refreshment.
Okay.
And see how you could be able to manage the people that you are having.
Okay.
Sometimes the business might be ups and down. They should be able to have a business meeting and let them know that look, this is how it is right now with the industry. And that is why for now we are not meeting up the salary. Sometimes there can be a salary advance to the workers. They will understand. Like the people I have, they understand if there is not, I strongly believe things have started for the past 10 years. No time I have given such an excuse to any of them. So I also appeal to even the organized sector to also do the same. Because there are some sectors, even when the month has ended, up to the next month 15th, salary has not been given to the staff. And that you expect that staff to take down to his office and also do his work diligently. And also pay his rent, pay his children's bill. No, we should be able to be considerate. Thank you. And God bless you.
Thank you too. Comrade Ironbraid, thank you so much. I don't want to mention names, but I have heard stories of some culprits. First on the list, private schools. I've heard stories. I have had people within my circle work for private schools and tell tales of how they've been owed for months. Now, students are paying school fees. If the student doesn't pay school fees, the school sends the child away. If the child doesn't pay school fees, they're not allowed to take exams. Okay, so telling us that money is not coming into this school is telling us, is more like, say you dey whine me. How can you say that you are not making money? You see, some of you that work in the accounts department, you see the alert, you see that money is coming in. And then a private school will choose to owe teachers that are meant to teach the students so that the system is running salaries. I also hear that some private schools are in a hurry to close first week of December, as at last week, November. And all of this was in a bid to not pay the teachers December salary. So it's a scam. It was just a rush something so that you will not pay them December salary. You will not give them December bonus. And in your defense, after all, people did not work in December, or after all, people only worked 2 days or 3 days in December. Hence, you're not entitled to December salary. So private school teachers have always complained. Today, you go and ask the students in a classroom, how many teachers have you had teach you XYZ subject? And they say, I cannot count though. I cannot even remember their names and their faces because there are a lot. Why would a teacher come, teach you first month, and then stop teaching? Non-payment of salary. Who suffers? The students. Accumulated old salaries, sometimes from a particular school, will amount. It will run into millions. Meanwhile, for that academic session or for that term, I almost said semester, or for that term, that school made more than ₦1 million. The most they do sometimes is they start paying you your salary, like they're putting, when you're taking granules from bottle, you pour it small like this, and then you chew. And then you pour small, and they don't want to give you the entire bottle. So let's assume your salary is 30,000 naira, minimum wage. Today you go, they give you 5,000. Next week, they give you another 10,000. They give you the money in bits and pieces. So at the end of the day, you can't even tell whether they paid you complete money or they didn't pay you, or you do use the money to do like this, or you do not use it. Sometimes you even fund some of the things you used to teach. Sometimes they don't give you textbooks. You buy the textbooks yourself as a teacher. Okay, let's leave the private schools now. Let's go to other establishments, restaurants, filling stations. You name it. They all. Okay, let's leave the private sector, the public sector. Some teachers in some of the primary schools where they offer universal basic education. One time in Bayelsa State, I know this for a fact because my mom is a teacher in Bayelsa State, was owed salaries for an entire year under a particular administration. And when the salaries came, they didn't come in bulk. They didn't say, because we've owed you for a year, take your 1 year salary. No. They were giving them the thing like granules, small. And at the time, a lot of teachers had taken loans from a particular scheme that was created for them with the full confidence that they will continue to earn their salaries as and when due. And the salaries were not forthcoming. So they were running into recurring debts. A loan that was supposed to be cleared within 1 year, if deductions were made from salaries that were supposed to be coming in regularly, for some of them, they were not able to pay until 3 years after, 4 years after. Some of them are still paying the loans till date. These teachers have children. These teachers are breadwinners. These teachers have other people depending on them. The economy is terrible as it is. We have inflation to deal with. And we are in the month of December, the happy month, the celebration month, the month where we're supposed to be eating rice and chicken, celebrate. Someone is somewhere and is thinking the month's salary. That's the big question. Let's go back to the questions. Why? Why exactly are employers reluctant to pay employees salaries due? Have you been owed salaries before? What was the reason given for the delay of non-payment? The call screener is on standby. I have been informed some of you are still not used to call screener. Now the call screener will take you first, your name, location, what you contribute, and then hash you on to mean you. So when you call, you wouldn't hear my voice first. You will hear the call screener. Okay, so once again, the number to call 070-923 070-923 telephone number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages 080-030-6416. If you're unable to get through to us by the phone line or WhatsApp, join us on Twitter handle at Nigeria Info PH, and then Facebook page Nigeria Info 923 PH. Good afternoon, Denise. 5 months. Who did we offend? What's part is that no reason was given for this inglorious delay. Anonymous from Amok. Anonymous, don't mention the company. Is it a private sector? Is it a public sector? Establishment in the private or public sector? That will help. Okay, what's the nature of the job you're doing? And like I said, it's worse when you come to worse to a series. And there was one teacher that had out with to send results for the term. And she said she had not been paid, hence not taking the result that term for the code now for the subject she taught. And say, okay, if you don't send in the result, we will not pay you. And she said, okay, fine, don't pay me. God, why will I send in results and have not received salary? Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the sunny side.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Yeah. My name is Ogundu, and I'm calling you from Ruboko.
Ogundu, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, just like what you're saying right now. I was just coming out from the office, precisely Obiabo local government worker. That is what I am right now.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. As I am talking to you right now, people are agitating because the past month that has just passed, the local government workers in Obiabo have not received salaries. As I'm talking to you right now, they are doing one meeting or the other. Today is 12th. And come to think of it, the federal government has made us understand that every 15th, that is when the allocation comes to the local government.
Okay.
And we are talking about next tomorrow, 15 comes. We are yet to be paid the last one we have worked last month, being November. So what are we saying? We have talked and people are talking and people are crying as I'm talking to you right now. The cashiers and the rest of them, they have not done anything. So I want to ask the government, is this the way they want to treat people in this December? People have children. People have not eaten. As I'm talking to you, if not, I have other things that I'm doing. In my office, people that have 2, 3, 4 children, how do they feed? So please, the local government chairman and people who are holding the affairs in River State, please should come and tell us.
So they've not given a reason for the delay. It's not like they've given a reason.
They have not given us any reason.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have some messages on Facebook, and this one is from John Enon. It says, it's not easy working for 3 years. 3 years! Without payment. I will not try it at all. So many bills to pay. Chijoke Wokeji on Facebook says, I think it's just to keep employees on the job for them not to resign or run out and create vacancy in the place of work. Really? Really? Okay. Ima, hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Yes, Sister Didi, good afternoon.
Okay, Ima, you know what? I didn't want to keep you waiting. That's why I took the call. So I'm going to let you go. We need to go on a commercial break shortly. But when we come back, you have the chance to call again. Okay? Is that okay with you?
Okay.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you so much. That commercial break now. When we come back, the conversation continues on the sunny side. Just stay tuned. back to revisit this conversation. I look at my WhatsApp and I see a plethora of messages. I'm yet to read all the messages from Facebook, and yet to take some more calls. So for those of you who are itching to call, do exercise a little patience, just a little patience. Be on standby, keep the phone numbers handy, because after trending stories, we'll return to this conversation. So once again, the number to call, 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923. WhatsApp number for your WhatsApp messages, 0809 0306416, 0809 0306416. Remember, we're talking reluctance of employers to payment of salaries. This is the sunny side on your number one station for talk, 92.3 Nigeria Info. Do stay tuned to us. We'll be right back.
It's natural to have different